Hey everyone, welcome to the Magic Word. I'm Paul.
I'm Rob.
And we're going to do another Realms Charted. This time it's the Campaign of Vengeance. So this story starts out with Nahiri on her hillside, and she's back. Soren's on his hillside, right? And but he's got an army of vampires, and she's got an army of cultists.
Yeah. She's in the manor, and all these vampires are going at her, and the cultists are like trying to do stuff, but not really very effective. So she's just like slicing and dicing.
Yeah.
Like anyone that comes at her, she like dispatches like that. So she has her sword, cut. She has her rocks, pew pew.
Yeah, like they talked about one part where the vampire with the axe is like swinging at her, and then she makes the ground underneath him like drop suddenly. So he trips, his axe hits the rocks, and makes some rock shards flip out, and she instantly makes the rocks shoot into his face. I thought that was pretty cool.
That was awesome. No, by far this is the most entertaining and like engaging story of Realms Charted.
Yeah.
Realms Charted.
Yeah. I liked it too. And then after, so she's just cutting up vampires left and right.
Yeah, looking for Soren. She's trying to get to him.
Right?
Yeah, so she eyes him like they make eye contact,
and
then she gets like super angry. So she does like the wall thing.
Yeah.
She goes like wall of stone, and she just makes like a battle hallway, and she's just like
so she
cuts
just
her
goes
way
up
to him.
She gets up to him. They have to talk a little bit. He says, I spared you when I gave you a courtesy. I spared you when I put you in the Hell Vault. So you're welcome, basically. And then he shoots some black spell.
Yeah, they try to fight.
Yeah, he shoots a spell at her, and she just reflects it.
Yeah, just like, and then just like goes, whoop.
Yeah, and she says, maybe you thought that would have worked 1,000 years ago.
Yeah,
but she got stronger, even just like staying in the Hell Vault.
Yeah, she's had so long to plan, like 1,000 years of planning.
Yeah,
she's gonna have every contingency plan possible.
Yeah, she knows exactly what's going on. So then he gets hit by his own magic. He gets on one knee. He's like, ah. And then Olivia comes down, and she's
so useless.
What does she do?
She's like, oh, like this is the person that you're trying to get like revenge on. It's like I like her, but sorry, lady, like I have to help him. And she's like, whatever. And like Olivia's like, whatever.
Yeah. So she doesn't really do anything.
Horrible. No, she doesn't.
So Nahiri has her one sword. With Olivia, she's like, maybe I need more swords. So she gets 4 more swords out of the air, or out of the rocks. She grabs one more, and she has the others floating around her. And she then jabs them into the ground. And she activates her revolving door kind of special castle.
Yeah.
And now we see, there's a new secret wall. She drops it, and like all the Eldrazi that she was keeping, all the townsfolk and animals and trees and chairs and all that stuff that got turned into Eldrazi just
go spewing forth and just like tear all of these vampires apart.
And even her own army, the cultists too.
Oh really? Oh crap.
She doesn't care about them at all. She doesn't.
No, she just walks away, right?
Everything
she's like walking up
like
the staircase that she's making as she walks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because when they come out, she's like standing in the exact right spot where the Eldrazi can't even see. They don't know she exists, basically. So then she goes up the staircase, like you said, and she's gonna fight Soren again.
She's just like, she finds like this window that's just like floating up there. She like sits there. She's like, whatever, Soren, like come get me. And so like Soren like gets a cultist and like eats him like a power up, like a Red Bull. And then like he like carries the corpse and like hops up there, like throws it at her, and like it splats like right next to her and like starts sliding down. It's like, okay, I'm gonna get you. So like they do like their air like battle, like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, like falling and whatever. And so eventually, like he like is moving so fast that like Nahiri like loses sight of him, and so she's going crazy, like where'd he go? Yeah. And so like right when he's gonna like smack her, like she goes into the stone.
Yeah.
Like it was so close.
And we've seen her do that before. Like when they fought the first time outside the Hell Vault, she kept like going into the ground.
Yeah.
But that was when he was the most weak he's been in thousands of years.
Yeah.
He's not weak anymore. So he grabs his sword and he sticks it right through the stone, and it hits her. She gets messed up.
Because he was ready. Like, he pulled it out, and right before he, like, stabs her again, she's like, ah, ah, ah. And, like, just, like,
get out of here.
Phases out of the stone.
Uh-huh.
So now she's just, like, lying there.
She just kind of, like, fell on the ground.
Yeah.
And so Soren's walking up. He thinks he's defeated her, right? She says, you know, even if you kill me now, I still defeated you. I still won.
Yeah.
Look at your plan.
Emrakul's still there.
I destroyed everything that you're the lord of. You're the lord of a pile of rocks now, buddy. And so she says that. He's not going to gloat or anything right now. He's so mad. He's just going to kill her, and that's going to be victory enough. So he just goes up to her. He says, what you made me lose in Avacyn, I'm going to make up for you in your blood. So he's going to come eat Nahiri. So he grabs her. He puts his fangs on her, and she's getting messed up. She can feel...
Yeah, no, she feels her blood reverse, like,
Yeah.
going into Soren's mouth. Like, ugh.
It was described pretty well
Yeah,
because
it
I
was
kind of
creepy.
felt it a
It
little
was
when I
very
was reading
creepy.
it. But she had 1,000 years of planning.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she still was in control at this point because what she did next, she said, you can bite me with your teeth. I got fangs too. She has the stone, like she's still in control of stone.
Mm-hmm.
They're still in a giant stone castle. Wraps around both of them completely, and she just gets out of it. He's trapped in there, like
No, like, he's, like, shish kebabbed. And,
Okay.
like, they're not, like, stationary spikes. They're, like, churning to, like, cause him, like, what'd she say? Like, anguish.
Yeah.
Like, unending anguish or something like that.
so he can't concentrate.
Yeah, so he can't planeswalk away. So she's, like, torturing him so he can't focus enough to planeswalk out of the rock.
So he's just trapped in there. The view of Thraben, the capital city
Yeah.
of Innistrad, about to be eaten up or like turned into another Emrakul, like
Yeah.
Eldrazi monster. He's just trapped there. And then she leaves.
Yeah, she's like, okay, bye. Enjoy the view. No, and then Olivia, comes
Olivia
floating by.
comes by, too.
She's like, hi, Soren. I kept my end of the bargain, bye. And then she just, like, floats away.
Yeah.
She's dumb.
He said, hey, let me out. You need me to go fight that thing. She
And
says,
she's like, oh, no.
I'm good.
I don't know what her plan is. Like, what's she gonna do? But by far, the best
Really
story.
good.
Yes. Read it.
But you said there was a parallel.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, for you, like, super old people, if you've read this book and you know the story about Yawgmoth, what Nahiri did to trap Soren in the stone is exactly what Yawgmoth, you know that name? Yawgmoth did to try and dissect a planeswalker and find her spark. So, Yawgmoth, used to be just a normal human, befriended this planeswalker who gave him Phyrexia, like the whole plane of Phyrexia. And he's like, oh, Dyfed, I love you. And then he takes a dagger and stabs it in her forehead and, like, stirs it around a little bit to stop her from planeswalking away. And he's like, oh, don't worry, I'll find your spark. And he just, like, has her, like, tortured for, like, endless time trying to find her spark, and she's, like, totally flayed. So, like, Nahiri has, like, that little shadow of, like, a Yawgmoth kind of personality, like, coming out because she wants her vengeance so bad. She's willing to torture this former friend for,
She might...
as long as he stays in the rock.
Soren's a former friend.
Yeah.
So she might turn into Yawgmoth?
Yeah.
Like, the multiverse is, like, cyclical or something?
It's nasty. It was nasty. I had nightmares.
We'll see what happens with Emrakul, though, because
Yeah.
she's still on the loose.
So that gate watch better
Yeah.
come busting out of that gate
Yeah.
pretty soon.
Gideon sadly leading the army of zombies.
Oh, they're just like, hey! He's like charging ahead, and they're like slowly shabbling.
Yeah.
He's like, come on, guys, hurry up.
So, we'll see what happens next time, and we'll see you later, internets.
Bye.